Hello everyone, how you doing today? Thought I'd get another update of this big medical CV out there and show you what I've been doing for the last couple days again, and quite a bit. To start with, here's the version you last seen, and this one I had some body issues with it. I didn't like the choppiness of the front, kind of a little too blocky looking for me, and I wasn't terribly thrilled with the, again, choppiness of what this piece looked like. So on this version over here, I kind of addressed those. I smoothed this out. I made the body lines all kind of match a little bit better, things like that on those sides. And then on the front here, I kind of smoothed that out a little bit more as well. In the process, I actually took this whole nose piece that wraps around right before the windows out another block row. You can see on the original one it was recessed back in there more. So little changes like that. Trying to get it, I don't know, a little prettier. Now I got the all the weapons deployed right now. I did add some sentry guns as well, a couple on the front and a couple on the back by the rear door. And that's just for defensive stuff, and of course all of these guns are all retractable, so nothing has to be visible. As in new areas of the ship here, and changes made to the ship, quite a bit took place on both fronts. To start with, I think you've seen the lower hangar bay. Now it has a upper hangar bay. They're both totally different. Same general size, but different layout and different room layout. So this floor here, I'm trying to accent color right now in kind of a sky bluish look. It was kind of red before, and in the comments it was basically saying, and it was true too, that a lot of the colors I was using are abrasive. You know, I like usually more bold colors, and I'm not a big fan of like pastelish colors, but it's fitting for a hospital. So I'm trying to do different floors with different custom colors, and I have so all these colors can be changed on the fly, and it's unique to this particular floor. For instance, like over here in this room, I also changed the colors around to match that and try to come up with a, I don't know, not as abrasive of a look. And then some other new areas. Now from the hangar here, on the top bays, so bay 2 and no, actually, yeah, bay 2 and 4, I believe, are the ones that are on this side. Did I get that wrong? No, bay 3. Okay, 1 and 2 are on that side, bay 3 and 4 on this side. These are going to go to immediate medical area. This is another room section that I do have to finish up. It is symmetrical, so I probably only need to do one of these rooms, and that'll do it for both sides. But I did get this back room over here done up, and this is overlooking the sides of the hangar. This is just another kind of patient area. It's got a little thing going on here. Try to get into some unique looking architecture, but I had to work around the hull of the ship too. So that's one section there. Okay, so this is new over here. Now, some other areas. Now over here, the crew area, I'm putting in this color right now, and that could change as well. So coming off from the bridge of the ship, which is here, it's going to have two different like crew areas. Now one crew area is through here, and this is your general crew. So this is like a little mess hall for them, which this is another unfinished. This is an asymmetrical room, so it's only on this side of the ship. And this is going to be the general crew quarters area. So over across the hallway over here, we have the officers' crew area. We have 3 different crew rooms that are more deluxe and separated, you know, from the rest. So they're not too big. I had to work with what I had. One of these kind of overlooks a hangar bay 4 over there. And then we've got like this room over here. I'm trying some different things with colors again. I'm really trying to get some variety in the ship, so it's not so plain and drab to look at all over the place. And then we have a captain's quarters here. which I may tweak out a little bit more. I'm not sure about the blue I got going on here either, so maybe that'll change. And of course, all these have bathrooms and stuff like that in them. A lot of roleplay stuff on this ship for sure. Now, other floors, like if we head down to this level here, this one is doing a different color that I added in places to have it look less white. It was pure white before, pretty much. Well, variations of white. And I also brightened up the lighting some more in it too. So we're at dead of night right now that I'm showing you all this in. So it gets a whole lot brighter in the daytime, put it that way. So that kind of wraps around. Now the floor below here has more of a beige tone to it. Now this is existing areas that I've shown you before. But I'm trying to brighten these sections up. Again, get some color into them. Things like that. Kind of did a little bit of beige into the lounge area and a little bit more tweaks here for this kind of middle section. I didn't do anything with the farm. That's all the same as how it was before in the hangar. Well, yeah, level 1, level 2. Let's see. We're at level 3. Level 4. Level 4 is a, I don't even know if I call it level 4 in here. It's actually got 6 levels on this front elevator. It's kind of crazy that way with this elevator here. So this floor, I'm trying a little bit different color again to add into the, break up the drabness of it. Did a couple of side rooms over here, which are just like some storage rooms there and here. Nothing too spectacular about them. Set up this area here, which is kind of like chemotherapy or CAT scanning, I guess. Built some kind of machinery here that a patient would go into. And then over here you got like a little balcony off the edge and a weird shower room back here with no light right now. So I'll probably tweak that out a little bit more as well. Across the hall over here, just a regular old lab. And this kind of an asymmetrical hallway section where you got your elevators on both sides. I did kind of do up the elevators more too. So this, if you follow this down, you can go up to level 4 or level 3. Level 3 goes into this section, which is another different color, more of a greenish, tealish color. And that goes down to this room, which is just general bedding. It is isolated to the room, but you know, obviously airborne stuff could float around in that room. It is sealed off from the hallway though. So back up. Where am I now? Okay, so over here, this actually leads to the other unfinished area, which is the lobby to the infectious or the high level area, and this is going to be more of a like a CDC lab section back over here. This is the area that I was working on last time. I didn't do any more with this part of it, but I did hop in and work on these this section over here, which are all these individual rooms. There's 12 of them in here, so we've got 6 on this side. On the other side, I lettered them instead of numbered them because I can't go up to 12, and I wanted them all separate, but I don't know, maybe I'll just call them 6 per side. So this is this section over here, and I hope to, I'm going to try to get this part done today too. That would be awfully nice. And that again snakes back down into this floor area. That's all I got to say is the amount of space and floors and things on this ship, it's crazy and it's big. But of the ships I've made, to me it feels the most realistic. I mean, for its size, most of the ships I set up, you know, kind of similar to like somewhere in between the say Wayfarer and Persis. They have a general layout concept. And this one totally breaks all those rules. It's a lot more expensive because of this too, because I'm adding so many individual rooms, all trying to make them as detailed as I possibly can, that it's going to really cost quite a bit, and a lot of deco things and stuff too. So it's just it's one heck of a ship to explore. And for those of you that are into the Excalibur challenges per month too, if you ever seen him walk around some of these ships, and I feel for him because I get lost in other people's ships big time too. But he's gonna have a real hard time with this ship. There's so many places to go. I highly expect that he would not see every room touring it, because there's so many rooms. But I think I'm down to, let's see, one, two, I got that back area, top area, this side crew area, a couple of those middle rooms. I think I'm down to like 5 rooms I have to do yet. And then I think the entire ship is done. Um, and then it's moving on to LCDs and sensors and stuff like that. But I'm making good headway on this and been really putting in a lot of time trying to get it to this level. Um, and it should be pretty unique ship for sure. Definitely, again, a role play ship, but can be used for regular gameplay. It's going to have a hefty price tag, and so much of the ship is fluff stuff, but it has all the regular stuff as well. As in specs on the ship right now, it's sitting at size class 16. And with the areas I have left and the sensors and the LCDs, I'm really expecting this to be probably, I'll just say 18. So for its size, it is a very big size class ship, but it's not really sparing on using deco things, detail blocks, or well, higher polygon blocks. It uses pretty much whatever's available in the game. And I still might add some more lights in places too. But that's where we're at. I'm curious on your thoughts on the like the color setup and things like that. I thought it was kind of neat because any of these colors, basically like this whole chunk of colors here are all custom, and actually these guys over here too. So these are for like different floor colors that are away from the regular set. And I also made the my base color a little bit brighter too. It's very close to straight white now. And then I lightened up some of these a little bit too, just to try to get the ship a little brighter inside and whatnot. But anyway, yeah, let me know your thoughts. There was one other comment too about louvered windows, and that's something I'm looking into doing. I've got a problem though with the areas that I would like to add louvered windows to now that already have windows in place. For instance, let me find some of these areas. Here would be one area, but currently, I guess I could change this, but I just love how nice and clean these windows look in this place. Now, other places that I also have angled windows that could work would be over here. Now, these are just thin windows anyway, but I want to show you what happens when I try to go to a louvered window. And now, keep in mind, what I very much like about this room is the fact that you can see up into the other room or vice versa through the window. Now, if I go to these, and I would need to have them the airtight ones as well. Let me get this positioned right a minute. I gotta flip that. Okay. Oh man, I still screwed it up. I want the. Okay, louver's that way. All right. So let's put these in here to say that this has louvered windows now. Very easy mod to do. See, the problem is from this side. Okay, it looks all right, especially if I colored it. About the same as what these should be colored. But from here now, I totally block the view. I can't see through it anymore. And if I try, and you can't tint this either. There is no tinting. So basically I lose this whole vista up here, which I think looks really neat if I go with these windows. And these windows are more expensive cost-wise. They are a lot stronger than what I'm using here, but they do cost more. So I did add louvers here as well, but again, I've got the same problem. You no longer can see through the windows, so I'm losing being able to see through to the hangar, which I happen to like. So that is a hang up with using the louvered windows for this. And there's not really any other alternative options. I need them to be airtight, and yeah, there's not much else I can do besides use the one that's not airtight. So this one I wouldn't have that problem with, but there goes my air. So I just wanted to show you that too, because I did read the comment and I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. And then in practice I'm trying to use it and I'm like, oh man, it's just not going to work out. So there is that. So I just wanted to hit that real quick too. Anyway, y'all have yourself a good day and have a great weekend. Stay safe as always. See you later.